song that I was working on yesterday, inspired by the events that happened the day before. It's so sick.
So today's the day. I'm returning to Poland to finish an album that I started 3 years ago here after the breakup with my ex-fiance. You know, I kind of wanted to relive the emotions and the moments and get inspired, so I don't really know what to expect. But yeah, here we are.
Now I guess who's back in Poland? Me.
And so I'm staying at this hostel called the Okie Dokie Hostel in Warsaw. And this is basically going to be my mobile studio. It's gonna be interesting, but we'll see how it goes. And pause. So it all basically starts here, the karaoke night at the hostel, and meeting a lot of really dope people, and eventually this girl who I would unexpectedly connect with on a pub crawl the next day. But as for tonight's pub crawl, it didn't really go so well, and well, I mean, that's because I got drugged at the pub crawl. I'll tell the full story later, but for now, right, what am I saying? Let's make this a better day. Yeah? Alright. For those of you who don't know, Warsaw is a very inspirational place in the fact that it was a city built on its ashes, which is kind of where my album is coming from. It's an album about being reborn from your ashes, and so I thought it would be perfect to come back here to Warsaw, a city that represents birth through death, to find my inspiration again for this particular album.
It's like first thing went through your mind. I know a blackout, it's the weirdest feeling that you would have.
When I woke up, because I just woke up in bed, there was a trash can next to me. I was like, well, there's no throw up in there. Because I kept apologizing and I don't know what happened, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, we totally understand. We've had nights like this too. We're just glad you're okay. So that's why I like that hostel. They're not all about the business.
I really, really love this country because of its history, because of the people here. But I have so many flashbacks, seeing things like this lock on the fence. This is supposed to be like a reminiscent journey, and this stuff reminds me of my previous relationship, which is the reason I came here, but it's a little rough sometimes.
I'm getting flashbacks of Winogrona. That fence back there reminds me of the block that I put on the fence with Justina. I'm still questioning if I should go back, man. I don't know. I had a weird dream a couple days ago that was telling me, like, stick to moving forward. But I kind of want to revisit. I'm on the fence. I don't know. I just don't know.
So this is Warsaw. It's a very beautiful place, man. And now the following day, tonight, the second pub crawl, is when I make a pretty dope connection with the person I mentioned before. Now, I won't be dramatic and say that it's some grand romance story or something crazy like that, because it's not. It's just like a fling, I guess. But the fact that I was able to meet somebody pretty cool and vibe with them and kind of just chill and talk and feel desired. That kind of, it made me feel good. So, I mean, we're humans. We want to feel wanted. We want to feel desired. And I'd be lying if I said that it didn't feel good. So I'm here at the Palace on the Isle to basically write the story or write a song inspired by those moments and that feeling that I had. Yeah, here we go.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, so since this is like, it originally started as a bathhouse, it's got like really royal vibes. So I'm gonna try and make something that's a little bit more smooth, more slowed down, more calm, more serene, I guess, because the surroundings are very serene and calm. Bathhouse, palace in the background, the nice water, the boats, you know, the trees blowing and all that stuff. So. To bust out the full setup today. I got the microphone out finally. The song that I was working on yesterday, inspired by the events that happened the day before. I got a good verse down. I got a chorus recorded. I started it with on my phone on a GarageBand just to kind of track down the idea, put it into Tully, started writing, and I just wanted to hear it like for real, not on my phone. So I went ahead and busted out my stuff. My studio for the day is my my hostel here. And the cool thing about this is like I have a lot of time to myself, so that means a lot of time I can record without worrying about somebody being annoyed or whatever. Yeah, so I'm excited for the song, man. Winogrona, grape. It's so sick.
Lacking innocence, so sweet the way she played my heart instruments like a good beat, a little buzzed at the bar when she came to my seat. Scoot that red dress over here, I wanna see you move, wanna know what I could do. Put that body in my head, you got that Winogrona kind of taste, you right with those hips, they don't mislead. Straight, you got that Winogrona kind of taste, just like a grape kiss. I don't believe you got that Winogrona kind of taste that all the boys miss, they intercede. Cause you got that Winogrona kind of taste, I like it sweet, lips just plant the seed. Don't you
It's May 23rd, the day before my birthday. I feel like I got to see more stuff that I haven't seen last time. Yeah, I'm just checking out the sights, man. It's just kind of chill vibes today. Later on, I will be meeting up with Vera, but that's not until 5 or 6 o'clock. So my plan was to basically go to this Warsaw Neon Lights Museum. The neon signs that came from the post-World War II era, I believe. I figured it'd be appropriate to soak in the sights and then be on my way to show you around.
moving right along. I had no idea how important these neon signs are to Warsaw's history and culture. These were a representation of artistic freedom, you know, after the Cold War. You know, there was a point where communism shut down all of these signs and people felt like they couldn't express themselves anymore, and the city of Warsaw just lost its thrill, its art, its creativity. But now these signs have been rescued to show people like the history of Warsaw and how far the city has come.
So these neon lights, they serve as a reminder of creative expression, a reminder of freedom, a reminder of where they came from, what they had to endure. And so it's really dope, man. Something you don't really think about too much. Like neon lights, you just think of advertisements and things like that, but no, it holds a very historical relevance to Poland, to Warsaw. So I thought that was cool. Now let me find a scooter. All right, guys. So I found Shimon.
Peace, yo. Hi, my name's Simon.
You're from Warsaw?
Yeah, I'm from Warsaw.
Okay. Yeah, so like
Biggest fan in Poland.
the biggest fan in Poland. Dude, he was telling me like what video he found me from. It's like the Justin Bieber instrumentals. Before I was like showing my face on the YouTube channel. So he's been following for a long time. I'm listening to some of Simon's beats. He's got a whole playlist. It's been a fun day. I don't know, we've been chilling, talking about life and the inspiration of our music. It's a dope producer though.
Hi.
If you want, yeah. I just want to get it on there. It's a video.
Ah, okay, so...
It's already recording. Okay.
Nice.
This guy here, the one and only Jimmy. Bye. I don't know.
We miss you. We love you. We're waiting for you.
She's never that nice to me.
I'm super nice.
This has been Warsaw. Once again, I met so many cool people here. I learned a lot about myself here, and I wrote a lot of really good music here. It's one of my favorite places in the world, to be completely honest, and with that I'll say not goodbye, but do zobaczenia.